Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, people!
Welcome back to Me, Him,
and Football.
This is episode
21. Rolling. I'll say we're getting through them, wrecking them up.
Come on.
So this week,
Yeah,
we've got the weekly roundup. It's been the festive, fun, fixtures everywhere. 2 rounds of fixtures. We're going to cover them both. Linda, you're going to learn.
Yes, about the January transfer window. So please learn with me.
That's right. We're going to cover what you missed. You know, there's been some comings and goings in the world of football this week. We'll have a little quiz. And
Couple v the league, our predictions. Let's see who's been getting them right. All right, let's start off with game week 18.
Right, so first match was Man United versus Newcastle. Man United put in a great performance the first half. They were shining, one-touch football, connections, link-ups.
Yeah.
Dorgu scored a brilliant volley. Man United fans were loving it.
Okay.
Then Ruben Amorim changed it at half-time, go back to rubbish. Just about get the win though, so Man United won 1-0, but bad sign of things to come. Liverpool, Florian Wirtz, 114 million pounds or whatever he cost.
Yeah.
He was the record signing at the time before they bought Alexander Isak.
Yeah.
British record signing. Only got his first goal against Wolves.
Wow.
Took Wolves for him to get his first goal, but he did.
Yeah, finally.
Yep. And they got a 2-1 win. So they set off their festive fixtures in the right way. And then Chelsea and Aston Villa, that was the match we spotlighted. Chelsea, again, like Man United, very similar teams. First half, they were cruising, bossing it. They went 1-0 up. And then Ollie Watkins comes on for Aston Villa in the second half, scores 2 goals, sinks them. So, again, that was a sign of things to come for their Christmas. Into game week 19, which just finished yesterday. Probably the worst game week of the season.
Why?
There were 7 draws, including 3 0-0s.
What?
The only teams to win were Newcastle, Everton, and Arsenal.
Nah, they were clearly all in Christmas spirit, man.
Possibly, you know. We know Pep warned players about eating and coming back overweight. Some of these guys must have, you know, because even Man City themselves, they drew 0-0.
No, was Haaland playing?
Of course. They had their first team out, pretty much. And but they were up against Sunderland, who are unbeaten at home this season and remain unbeaten at home after that
Sunderland?
match. Yep. But the big match, it was top of the table clash of the title contenders, Arsenal and Aston Villa. Arsenal sent out a statement, 4-1 win.
No, I hope that's what I said it would be.
I don't think that's what you said it would be. So yeah, they probably knocked Villa out of the title race now. Villa had a great run. I think it was something like 13 matches in a row that they won. So Villa, they've done
well. And it's not all over yet.
They absolutely deserve credit, and it's not over, and things can still happen. But it was the type of performance which kind of like signifies the difference between the two's aspirations. So then to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea and Bournemouth. Chelsea draw 2-2, but it was a draw that would prove to be Enzo Maresca's last match in charge of them.
No.
Yeah, Chelsea currently have no manager. They let him go on New Year's Day. The first time a Premier League manager has ever been let go on New Year's Day.
Oh my God, that's a bit spiteful. They said Happy New Year. No,
so it wasn't spiteful because Enzo Maresca in the press conference recently said, you know, this is the unhappiest he's been at Chelsea, and there have been rumblings of discontent behind the scenes between him and the board, and it finally came to a head. So Chelsea going to be looking for a new manager.
They said new year, new job.
Right, Brazilian legend Roberto Carlos was admitted to hospital and had to undergo heart surgery, and luckily he's recovering well. But he's one of the icons of world football. Scored possibly the most famous free kick of all time against France in the tournoi, where it curved around the wall.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. I don't even know if you've seen it. I might have to show this to you later. It defies physics. But this guy, you know, when you think about Brazilians and the style they played with, he embodies that. You know, Roberto Carlos bombing down the left wing, left back. You know, he'd probably be if I was making an all-time team, he'd be my left back.
Wow.
So get well to Roberto Carlos. You know what I'm saying? Legend.
What else has been missed?
In more interesting news,
go on.
58-year-old Kazuyoshi Miura, known in Japan as King Kazu.
Okay, is he a king?
Well, he's the world's oldest professional footballer. He's 58.
58.
That's right. Yeah. And he signed a loan deal with Fukushima United FC on loan from Yokohama FC. So he's still going. He's had a career that's lasted over 40 years. 41 years, I think it is. Literally the same amount of time I've been alive.
Literally.
And he has been quoted as saying he wants to die on the pitch. So he is not retiring anytime soon.
Do you know what, though? Respect to him. Because if you're healthy, you're fit, you love what you do, who is to say that we must stop doing it at the age of 35?
Absolutely.
You know what? And it just shows, the West, there's something that we're doing that we're not doing right. That our players are having to bow out. But it's not just the West, but either way.
Well, maybe it's the diet, the Far East diet is famous.
That's what I was thinking, For him to be able 58.
Yeah. Salute to King Kazu.
Yeah, man, for real.
And in our final bit of news,
yeah.
We're going to AFCON.
Go on. I might have something to add.
I love our African people.
Go on.
Why are they like this? So, Gabon's national team.
Yes.
They have been suspended by their government.
Yes.
Because of their poor performance at AFCON, right?
Saw.
They got knocked out after 2 games.
Yeah.
And 2 players, including the captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, have been banned from selection now. So they're not considering him for selection. There are rumours that he walked away from the team, and there's rumours that he's just being suspended from selection. So there's a lot of discord in the ranks there. The coaching staff have been dissolved, and God knows what the future of the Gabonese football team looks like, but I've never heard of anything like this in my life.
Honestly, when I saw it, I had to read it twice. I said, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
They said you did badly, so no more team ever.
Yeah. Only in Africa can this happen.
January transfer window is something that I've heard of. I've heard of these transfer windows, but I don't understand the significance.
The significance is that obviously you get a summer window, which is the big one, lasts a few months, but January only lasts a month. So it's a time, mid-season, for a team to kind of bolster its ranks with new signings. And there have been some good ones throughout the years. For example, Man United bought Nemanja Vidic and Patrice Evra in January 2006, and they'd go on to win the Premier League title 5 times and the Champions League.
Man United really doing their thing.
Andy Cole in 1995, he was bought for a British transfer record of £7 million. Again, he went on to win a treble famously with Man United, and again 5 Premier League titles. 2018, Liverpool bought Virgil van Dijk as the world's most expensive defender at that point. I think it was £75 million. And he went on to captain them to the only 2 Premier League titles they've ever won and the Champions League. So there are some big deals that can be done in January, even though most people think that the summer window is the big one. So that's when you spend the most money. But if you're creative, you can do some really good deals in January.
And it's only from January the 1st to the 31st.
Correct, yeah. So it's an exciting time because depending on how your team's doing,
you might want to recalibrate.
Yeah, so Mikel Arteta has been quoted as saying that his team needs signings because the way they were playing, he was feeling that their form was starting to tail off a little bit. I don't know whether that big 4-1 win against Aston Villa might have changed his mind now. But, he wants to do some business. There's already talk of Antoine Semenyo, finalising the move to Man City in the next couple of days. That would be a big signing for them.
To somewhere?
No, he was at Bournemouth.
Oh, okay.
So
he's been doing well, hasn't he?
He's been doing well for Bournemouth for the last couple of seasons.
They want to steal that boy.
And now he's earning his big move. So, he'll be, probably kind of like the most high-profile Ghanaian player now, or certainly in terms of team that he plays for, if he joins them. So, teams are looking to do some business and make things happen. Now we have to review the year of 2025 and test Linda's knowledge to see what she knows about the world of Premier League football in the year that has just gone.
Have you been paying attention? Have I been paying attention to this podcast is the question.
We're about to find out.
All right.
Question 1. Who won the Premier League title in 2025? Was it A, Man City, or B, Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Oh.
Light work, baby.
1 out of 1. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Who scored the first goal of the 2025-26 season? Was it A, Antoine Semenyo, or B, Hugo Ekitike?
Semenyo.
Nope. It was Hugo Ekitike, Liverpool's new signing, got himself off to a flying start. All right. Question 3. Which Burnley player scored 2 goals at the wrong end when they lost 5-1 to Manchester City? Was it A, Kyle Walker, or B. Maxime Esteve?
I don't know. Esteve?
Very good. It was
Thank
Maxime
God.
Esteve. Yep. Helped my fantasy team out that day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question 4. Which Premier League team was the first to sack their manager this season? Was it A. Nottingham Forest, or B. Wolves?
Wolves.
No. Nottingham Forest. We even covered it in the
I thought
podcast. Ange
so.
Postecoglou's like
Oh my
28
God,
days he was in
Postacog.
charge.
Oh my God, it was him.
It was him.
Can I ask that question again?
Nope.
Okay.
Question 5. Everton moved to their new Hill Dickinson Stadium this season after over a century at Goodison Park. Who scored the first goal in the new stadium? Was it A. Iliman Ndiaye, or B. Seamus Coleman?
Seamus Coleman?
I think you just said that because it's easier for you to say. No, it was Iliman Ndiaye, currently at AFCON. Bad man player.
So what, 2 out of 5?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a bonus.
Okay, go on. I love bonus question.
Which team have not won a Premier League game this season? Is it A. Wolves, or B. Burnley? That smile tells me she knows.
Get them Wolves out of here, man.
Correct.
Man City v Chelsea.
It's a big match.
It's a big match.
Well, it's a big match by fixture, but there's a lot going on at Chelsea right now. So they're going there without a manager, right? So
how do you even play a game without a manager? Who decides?
So that will be interim. So obviously the board has sacked Enzo Maresca.
Yeah.
So they will pick a temporary interim coach.
Okay.
So rumours are that it's Willy Caballero, who was one of Maresca's assistants.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's been officially announced yet. So I actually don't know. I think the press conference is happening shortly. So that will give us an indication. But it's not really the best place to go without a manager, isn't it? First game,
Man City.
Man City.
Where Haaland lives.
Of course, they stumbled against Sunderland recently, but they are, they have been, along with Aston Villa, the Premier League's form team.
Yeah.
So they're 4 points behind Arsenal. So obviously, they need to start making statements of their own, especially after what Arsenal did to Villa.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough for Chelsea. Obviously, we don't know how they're going to line up. Well, so this is the thing. You never know, because
maybe they're happy.
He's gone. You see conflicting reports.
Yeah.
Some players, they love Maresca, or some players, you can see their body language, they want him. So you never know really what the true story is. But what I'll say is that there was a lot of confusion with team selection under Maresca, kept chopping and changing. And so, now without a manager, who's going to start? Are they going to... The chemistry might be off.
Yeah.
And Man City is not the team you want to go to.
No, you don't play games with them.
You don't play games with them. So, it's going to be a tough day's work for Chelsea.
If you've been tuning in, the section is the couple v the league, which is where me and Carl go head to head with our predictions on who we think is going to win each game. And look, for a novice, I've been doing really well because right now, Carl is on 15 points whilst I'm on 13 points. So definitely a title race here right now.
Someone's been talking smack, so let's see if they can actually close the gap all the way up.
Whipped.
Because remember, she's still behind.
Just about there.
All right.
Hit me. So, game week 18, Man United v Newcastle.
Man United 1, Newcastle 0.
No one got that right. Nottingham Forest v Man City.
1-2. So Nottingham Forest 1, Man City 2.
That would be a Linda.
What?
You said Nottingham Forest 1, Man City 2. Correct. Hold on. Put it over here. That was me. Coming in hot. Arsenal v Brighton.
Arsenal 2, Brighton 1.
Look at it again. Linda has equalised. Look at it, whoa. Open your eyes, because you got good eyesight. Equalised, baby. What are you saying to me? Happy New Year 2026. Oh, okay. Brentford v Bournemouth.
Brentford 4, Bournemouth 1.
All right, you're lucky there. Burnley v Everton.
Burnley 0, Everton 0.
Burnley 0. Okay. Liverpool v Wolves.
Liverpool 2, Wolves 1.
Oh. West Ham v Fulham.
West Ham 0, Fulham 1.
All right. Chelsea v Aston Villa.
Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 2.
All right. Sunderland v Leeds, and I have to check for car sabotage.
Sunderland 1, Leeds 1.
Okay. No, so I literally put a note last week.
Is that me being sabotaged or sabotaging
you were sabotaging me.
Nonsense.
Crystal Palace v Tottenham.
Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham 1.
Oh, okay. So right now we're heading into game week 19, and we are head and head, baby.
Head and head. Neck and neck, I think you mean.
I might edit that part out. Okay? No one needs to know that. All right. So let me just write down so we know this is game week 19. All right. So then the first one was Burnley v Newcastle.
Burnley 1, Newcastle 3.
Wow. No one got that one right. Chelsea v Bournemouth.
Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2.
Oh. Nottingham Forest v Everton.
Nottingham Forest 0, Everton 2.
Nottingham Forest, no. No. West Ham v Brighton.
West Ham 2, Brighton 2.
Oh! Arsenal v Aston Villa.
No one got this. Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1.
No, definitely not. Man United v Wolves.
For this. Man United 1, Wolves 1.
Yeah. Crystal Palace v Fulham.
Crystal Palace 1, Fulham 1.
Liverpool v Leeds.
0-0.
Oh, gosh. Brentford v Tottenham.
0-0.
Oh, my gosh. And then Sunderland v Man City.
0-0.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. So we headed in to game week 20.
I've allowed her back in the game.
Sounds like a hater calling. You see them haters talking. Woo, woo, woo.
All right, so we do have another double round of fixtures coming up. So we've got fixtures this weekend, and then there's another midweek round of fixtures before the FA Cup. So we now have another 2 sets of predictions to do.
We do. All right, so starting off with Aston Villa v Nottingham Forest. Both, look, I feel like it's going to be Aston Villa win. You know, they've come over the Christmas slog, which, you know, everyone was doing 0-0, 0-0. So I'm going to say Aston Villa 2, Nottingham Forest 0.
She said they come over the Christmas slog. They just got slapped 4-1.
Who did? Aston Villa.
Correct. But I'm going 2-0 as well. That's my prediction.
Copycat. Brighton v Burnley.
Yeah.
Tell me.
What am I telling you? I don't know if I should be helping her anymore, you know, because she's giving it to me and she's caught up. Okay, Brighton v Burnley. Struggling, actually. Obviously, Burnley, second bottom. But Brighton, they're lower than I would have expected. They're 14th.
Okay, and they lost their last match to Arsenal, as I so correctly predicted.
Who?
Brighton?
No, they drew 2-2 with West Ham.
Oh yeah, it was one before that. Okay, anyways, you know, at this point, they're both not doing well. No. So I'm just gonna say 0-0.
No. Brighton are definitely gonna win because they're at home.
Touch.
So I'm gonna go 2-0 again.
Oops. All right, Wolves v West Ham. Wolves, they finally got a win.
No, they got a point. They haven't won yet.
A point.
You even got it right in the quiz. How can you get it wrong again?
Wow. Okay. In that case, 0-1.
Ooh, you're going for a West Ham win?
Yeah, against Wolves, they have to.
You know what? I think this could be the game that Wolves get off the mark. I'm going 1-0 Wolves.
Now you tell me that.
No, it's just my prediction.
Bournemouth beat Arsenal. Arsenal win, but I think it's not going to be too comfortable. I think it'll be a 1-2. So 2 to Arsenal and 1 to Bournemouth.
Could be a Bournemouth without Antoine Semenyo, depending on what happens with the deal. I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay. And then Leeds v Man United. Look, I support Man United, but I am not stupid. They've not been doing well. They've not been consistent. So I'm just going to say 1-0. 1-1 to both of them.
Yeah, so Leeds, you know, unbeaten in their last how many games? 5-6 games. And it's a big rivalry as well, you know.
Really?
Yeah, Yorkshire, Lancashire, Red Roses versus the White Roses.
Yorkshire, Lancashire.
Yeah, Leeds are in Yorkshire.
And Man United as well.
Lancashire.
Manchester's in
Lancashire.
Falls in Cheshire.
No, Cheshire's above Lancashire.
Wow, learn something new every day.
Anyway, I'm going with the boys. 2-1 Man United.
You know you've never gone against them. This is why I've caught up. All right, Everton v Brentford. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just going to be reeling these off at this point. I'm going to say 2-2.
Everton 1, Brentford 0.
Fulham v Liverpool. I do have a soft spot for Fulham, but I feel like Liverpool are going to beat them. So I'm going to say 1 to Fulham, 2 to Liverpool.
Nah, Liverpool were dreadful yesterday against Leeds. I'm going 1-1.
Okay. Newcastle v Crystal Palace, another one I've got a soft spot for. And I feel like both of these are quite evenly matched. Am I right?
No, you're probably right. I mean, Newcastle are 13th and Palace are 10th.
All right. So
Only 1 point separates them.
All right. I'm gonna say.
It's a long way for Palace to travel.
Do you know? I'm gonna say 2-2. I don't care. 2-2.
Nah, I'm going 2-0 Newcastle.
Tottenham v Sunderland.
Tough.
Really? Why?
Should I try to sabotage her again? Well, Sunderland are 7th, Tottenham are 12th. But Sunderland are just a very hard team to beat.
Really?
You know? They don't let in many goals. They've got one of the best defensive records in the league. Like, they've only conceded one more goal than Man City, for example. They've conceded 18 goals.
And the Sunderland. So, which one's at home?
Tottenham.
Okay. 1-1.
I'm going to say 0-0.
Okay. And then finally, Man City v Chelsea, which was the match we highlighted.
Correct.
As for all the reasons he's already mentioned, I don't know what I'm going to go for. So, because Chelsea has the manager. So, I'm going to say it'll be 3-0 for Man City.
I'm going to say 3-1 Man City.
All right. And then game week 21.
That's right. Where anything can happen because the midweek fixture fatigue will have set in by now. 4 games in just over a week for some of these teams.
It's a lot.
All
right, West Ham v Nottingham Forest. I'm just gonna say 0-0.
Ooh, Nuno against his old team. I'm gonna say 0-1.
So Nottingham Forest 1, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bournemouth v Tottenham. I think it's gonna be a 1-2. So 1 to Bournemouth, 2 to Tottenham.
I'm going to say 3-2 Bournemouth.
Wow, you think Bournemouth are going to win?
Yeah.
All right. Brentford v Sunderland. Isn't it? I'll just say 2-1 to Brentford. I don't know why, but...
Sunderland, they can see. I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay. Crystal Palace v Aston Villa. I think this is going to be a tough match.
Again, yeah.
A very tough match. But I feel that Aston Villa might just take it. So I think 1 to Crystal Palace and 2 to Aston Villa.
Oh, that's going to be my prediction.
I can say it if you want.
Crystal Palace 1, Aston Villa 2.
Nonsense, guy. Everton v Wolves. Wolves, I don't think much will have changed. So I'll say Everton 2, Wolves 0.
That's what I was going to say.
I can say it again, doesn't matter.
Everton 2, Wolves 0.
You see now all of a sudden he's guessing the same thing as me.
Oh.
You get me. You get me. So many times, oh my God, that's what he was going to say. Anyways, Fulham v Chelsea. Oh, the West London derby.
That's right.
Derby.
Derby.
It's a West London derby. That means, place is going to be alive. Okay. Oh, Chelsea will still have no manager by that point, but who knows if they will.
No, they might do.
They might do. So I'm going to say, because it's going to be a very hot rivalry, there's going to be a lot of goals, but I don't think anyone's going to win. So I'm going to say 2-2.
I don't think it's going to be that hot. It's not the fiercest rivalry in the league. I'll say 2-2.
That's what I said.
Did you?
This is wow. You guys are seeing this in real time.
I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't know she said 2-2.
The K has now become the master. That's the problem, isn't it? You don't pay attention. Man City v Brighton. I think it'll be a Man City win, but I feel like Brighton will definitely try. So I'll say 2-1. Nah. Would you like me to say the same?
3-0 Man City.
All right, Burnley v Man United. Man United should win this, but you just never know. But I'm gonna be on their side today. I'll say 1 to Burnley and 2 to Man United.
This is exactly the type of game that'll disappoint me. So I'm gonna say 1-1.
Then we have Newcastle v Leeds. Oof. With that sound, that means it's gonna be a tough one. So I'm gonna say 1-1.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Newcastle.
Okay, and then finally, Arsenal v Liverpool.
Oof.
It's going to be a lot to prove here.
A lot to prove.
The previous winners, the current lead of the table.
Correct.
Everyone's going to be having their chest up. What would have happened during the next, week with the transfer window? Could I make any major changes? Is Arteta going to change things when things are going well?
Come here for your match preview.
I've been paying attention.
Okay, now predictions.
Okay, my bad. I'm going to say 2-1. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1.
I think Arsenal are going to make a little statement. 2-0, clean.
All right.
So that is it for the first episode of 2026.
Yeah.
Episode 21 in the books.
Come
Thank
on.
you for watching and listening to me, him, and football.
Come on.
Hit us up on the socials.
Yes.
Which ones?
Me, him, and football on Twitter, aka X, Instagram, and TikTok.
Correct.
YouTube.
That's it.
And our email address.
mehimandfootball@gmail.com.
Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what your predictions are saying. Anything you want us to teach you, well, I'll teach and I'll learn along with you. Just let us know and let's just make this an amazing 2026. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.